Fiddle bricks. Like, got feared, then you got hit into me, which knocked me up, and then I got feared again, so like, bitch, you got like one auto off. Yeah, you just get one shot. I had all the good stuff for any other champ before.
Hold on, almost done. Hello. Crackhead energy. Crackhead energy. Put the gun down. Put the gun down. Somebody's talking. He's crazy. Somebody's talking. He's crazy.
It's a Galio. There's two Galios. Oh, Galio Bingo. Fucking fun.
Trigger. Trigger. Te quiero Taco Bell. Uno más. Te quiero Taco Bell. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy.
Damn. It's not up.
Ah.
I watch over the bighorners. They're sweet, gentle creatures, but sometimes they get ornery, just like my
By
grandkids.
like a fraction of a fucking millisecond.
Talk to you soon, dear.
Is that his name? Diet Index? Oh my god, it is. That's funny. I'll run him down. Just so you know.
Where to, Corbin?
Penthouse 4.
Mr. House is just pleased as punch you got those old Securitrons back online, sugar.
Oh, too much money.
Not many people know this, but Mr. House is one of the world's biggest collectors of antique snow globes.
No wonder
If you happen to find any out in the wasteland, you can bring them to me, and I'll add them to his collection. You'll get a reward, of course. In fact, one of Mr. House's favorites went missing when we moved the collection. If you have a look around the Lucky 38, you might even find it. I'm Jane, one of Mr. House's girls. We keep him entertained. We don't get many guests lately. Perhaps we can entertain you as well. There's lots of things to tell, I'm sure.
You're dead.
There's the 3 families, the casinos, the...
That brand from last game has
Well,
5.
let's see. Oh,
Right.
and the Vault 21 Hotel and Gift Shop is... And I suppose if you like neon signs,
Mark Mage again?
Emeritus especially are just awful brutes. The chairman of the White Glove Society at least pretend to have some culture.
Broadly? Oh. Yeah.
Well, of course, there used to be a lot more of them. But these days, there are 3 open to the public. And the Lucky 38, of course. But we're not open to the public. You're a special case, sugar. Anything you like, sugar. Why, sugar? He's the maximum utmost. If it weren't for Mr. House, we wouldn't have this fabulous wonderland of New Vegas, would we? Well, of course I am silly. Mr. House is just the smartest, most wonderful man there ever was. Why, did you know he single-handedly reclaimed New Vegas from all those nasty tribes that used to live here?
Honestly, didn't realize
Well, he single-handedly sent in his Securitrons to do it. But that counts in my book.
Well, usually I always have it up to reduce damage.
Mr. House has a lot of needs, sugar.
Alright, well, did you know that you can cancel this Q and dash through if you get TNR?
Anything in... This is the Lucky 38. Why, I'm a Robco PDQ 88B Mark I Securitron, you silly goose. We're the finest in personal civil robotic security on the
Oh
market.
my god, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, that's illegal.
Ah.
Oh, darn.
So, we meet in person finally, so to speak. You did well at the fort. Kudos. I take it you've come to deliver the platinum chip.
Real bite of that plant.
Such a small thing, isn't it? And yet so
The hero.
is non-negotiable.
The hero.
I invite you to think carefully about what you do next. Standing along the beam, surrounded by my heavily armed Securitron guards. At the time I was 30 years old, I was a billionaire 30 times over. I founded and ran a vast economic empire. Do you really think I'm going to let an upstart come into my home and ransom my property to me? I spent 2 centuries searching for the platinum chip. It's my invention, my property, mine. Now be a good courier and deliver it. You needn't be afraid of me. It's my Securitrons that are going to kill you. Engaging target.
I'm gonna have to do
Crackhead, energy. Damn it. Hello? What the fuck? Huh.
such a good build, but I have so much money. Like, can we get like more like
Ah.
happy for me? Bring out 1v2.
Crackhead energy, crackhead energy. Crackhead energy, crackhead energy. Oh. Ah. It's Bailey. Yeah, he's AFK.
Funny given the name.
Yep, he joined, streamed, never said a word, gone.
Seems about right for a normie.
So what do you got to?
Being miserable.
Do not do that. Also, nice crickets.
Hmm.
I
Oh,
heard
you
the
can
crickets
actually
in your
hear that?
background. Yeah, whenever you talk. They're angry.
Oh. That's funny as fuck. That's not supposed to happen, by the way. I guess my mic is finally going out after year 6.5.
Maybe you were just a cricket this entire time. Never a bird.
No. I just get hungry sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, the crickets are popping off in the background.
Yeah.
How you been, bud?
I've been okay, just working on my game.
Is that going well?
Yeah. I learned that the camera shouldn't be a window into the game world. It should be a living being. Like it should feel alive.
Yeah.
And since I think about that now, I'm just like, okay, well, what can I do with the camera? Like, I want the camera to pretty much react to what the character is trying to do. So, for example, when I sprint, granted the camera will just like pan down below to the ground, and as I just sprint, and it kind of like is slow and lags behind, so it's not instantly following the character's speed. But whenever I steer left or right, the camera will roll based on the direction I'm steering in, and also look in the direction of the direction I'm steering in. So if I steer right, the camera's gonna pan more to the right, and it's gonna roll as well to the right. So it's kind of like leaning, and just that simple movement makes it so much more lively. Even if the roll is so like subtle that you don't even notice it,
Okay.
it adds a lot of life to it.
Gotcha. But yeah. Reminds me of Little Big Planet when you had the specific areas where you could control where the camera was panned.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun.
Yep, right now I'm just doing a lot of transition checks and rotations and whatnot, so I still yet to do the lock-on state. Granted, I was trying to figure out what to do for the sprint state. I had there's 2 different ways I could have done it. Granted, for sprinting, I only want them to move forward with some steering control. But for that steering, do I steer with the mouse? So pretty much look left and right, and the character will move left or right, steering wise? Or do I steer by pressing A or D to steer the character?
Mouse.
I came to the conclusion that pressing A or D is better because you can just hold the button down and you just continuously steer. Whereas with the mouse, you kind of have to pick it up to just keep steering to the right.
Doesn't that give you a little bit of difficulty in movement? No, you don't have the omnidirectional.
Well, this is for sprinting. I don't want to just sprint in any direction, so so that's why I have it there. I'm still gonna have running. So basically, I'm gonna have walking, running, and sprinting. Running would be just jogging, whatever. But
gotcha.
So the different states will have different controls. If you run, you can strafe. But sprinting, you cannot strafe. You can only go forward. Because if you're to sprint as fast as you can IRL, I don't think you're gonna be sprinting sideways. So
there are some people that are like that.
Yeah, I can do a full-on sprint backwards, but it's not practical. So, and it would just look weird, and it's not something you would do in a game. So,
understandable. Now I'm just picturing a backwards running man.
It's sure to, let's say, oh no. It should have
you've got Douglas.
Yeah, it should have realistically, let's say, draw the human body, anatomy 100%. You'd be surprised by how weird some angles would be, and you'd be questions that's not normal, but in fact, it is 100% normal.
Yeah. but is visually appealing.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Oh, looks like his microwave alarm clock is going off.
No, sir.
They're alive!
Not for long.
Probably.
So yeah, I gotta figure out what to do for the different walking and running state. If there's any difference between them. Like, do I allow the player to run backwards? Probably not.
Probably not.
If I say the player attempts to run backwards, I will probably just have them do a quick 180 turn. So,
Do it Dark Souls-esque. Turn on a dime.
yeah, well, it'll be more of like Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5.
I
Where
haven't
you
seen that.
if you walk backwards and press A or X, whatever, your character do a 180 because those games are designed to be on a controller, and you know anything about controllers, it takes forever to do a 180. So typically a lot of those games, even modern games, will have an option to do a 180 turn. Even in Left 4 Dead 2, you can do a 180
yes, sir.
pressing the right bumper or something like that.
Valve.
Yeah, so not having 180 turns can be terrible for console peasants. Especially when they need the sensitivity to be low to be accurate. And well, their goal need to be accurate in my game. You're not gonna have a crosshair.
Oh, you're talking about like the camera 180, not the movement 180.
Yeah. So
Okay,
I mean, they'll both do 180. The character and the camera do 180.
Yeah. That's what kind of confused me. It's like, wait, 180s in consoles isn't that bad. I think you mentioned sensitivity.
Yeah. Like games like Call of Duty where they just handicap you, give you free aimbot with aim assist, it doesn't really matter how fast your sensitivity is. You could just do a 180 real fast because your sensitivity is always maxed out.
I can't remind me of the goddamn stupid ass Overwatch because that's gone through like several iterations back when it was playing, where it straight felt like if you were playing Tracer, you were running through molasses while you're on top of people. So, high level Overwatch on console was just fucking who could abuse sensitivity more. There's only like 3 people, including myself, that actually used low sens.
Yep.
Yeah, I never used high sense either. Overwatch. Yeah, I remember seeing the ad for it. I'm like, oh, let's go try Overwatch. And rest is history.
Yeah.
The beta.
Good enough that I can diamond players at the time the top player at least without
They're gonna have to go free to play because Overwatch is free to play. So when I heard Gigantic are coming back, I'm like, oh shit, interesting. but it costs money. Why? It's like,
They're just trying to get. That's it. They don't care if it doesn't.
shit. It's like, well, if you want to make money, I mean, the free-to-play model. I mean, I don't know.
I don't think that's the right call for that.
Unless like it has unique content to justify it being price. I mean, because then why would I want to pay money for Gigantic when I can just play Overwatch? I mean, Overwatch itself used to not cost money, but like usually when big games in their genre go free to play, like every other game like below it or like in development would usually have to follow suit if they want to like stand any chance. Is silly, but I'm not saying the game's bad. I mean, I remember playing the beta for that game as well. I was like, it's very fun. Now it's before Overwatch. It's like shit.
Because you know for a fucking fact if you don't experience some unreal level of toxicity. If you get on Overwatch, you're probably gonna experience like a lot of toxicity. If you get on now there might be a chance. I think right now I'm just trying to keep myself from demoralizing. It's 13 days.
My team is scared. My team's scared. Stuck on.
I seen the trailer back in like 3 months ago, and I gave myself away from that.
So what they have.
We're not doing any damage, that's why.
They have a lot of of the unsheathed attack.
Yeah, the stop effect.
An ally has been slain.
Kill them, please, teammates. Trash. Kill them.
Unkillable.
Jeez Louise, kill
He
him.
healed from you.
God Jeez,
yeah,
Louise.
the light racer is just thing faster, and it looks more fluid.
Way more.
But I'll probably just end up just using
What?
shield to parry like as I weave it. I'll probably just
Yeah, I couldn't fucking figure out where he's going, and I fucking...
Oh, remember the first ever drill where you fight the yeah, I fought for 4 hours trying to find my if I fuck up once halfway through, like during the first like 12 parries, if I fuck up any of the parries after the start over, like I can't do it. Like,
This team does no fucking damage, man.
Yeah.
so that was powerful. And then Melina, I parried her to death. That took 8 hours.
Every time I get on Smite, it's just annoying as fuck.
You can parry the weapon art as a fucking sword, but it's not having the boss. So eventually just got to the point where well, it's the way that the interface is parrying, I can't run it about it is, like fuck it, we can still block it. It's not a lot of
differences in waterfowl. I don't remember dodge through
if you're in a phase, you can run away and wall without being hit. The only way you can do that is if you're lightweight. So light gear.
oh, gotcha.
If you're medium, then you're gonna get clipped if you're getting hit. But
Yeah.
then I learned that there's a way that you can seize it. You can just like, if you jump into the water pipe, just like run in circles underneath it, get out of the way, and like dodge once in a while. Like, dodge and stop. You can use that.
You gotta be kidding me, man.
It's just easy to use medium shield block. I don't care. So done. I lost it 8 hours.
This game's fucking worthless, man. Just walk forward and attack the fucking red people. It's not hard. Motherfuckers are pissing me off. Where's my team? Jeez Louise. Can we work? Oh, too early. Teammates are fucking trash. Trash. Why is Neath 1-6? Why is Cronus 1-4? Scotty's 2-6. Trash. Smite just being fucking silly right now. Silly yesterday. Team just don't work. Alright, 10. Alright, if they're not gonna surrender because they're stupid and they think they can win. Oh, there's one. Oh my god, man. Just... so annoying, man.
I heard that there's some like drama shit going on with that.
Yeah, essentially, well, there's been a lot of going on.
Dark and Dark is bad. Plague, but there's always something.
But they don't know how to do a proper business model, so they're just like throwing shit out there and it's drama. It's
and hoping it sticks, and it's just smelling
If I were
normal.
them, I would spend $1,000 or a couple of $1,000 to hire a business person who would work on getting money and figure out how to generate money. Because what they're doing is doing nothing but hurting them. By just let's just do this and that. Well, so pretty much the game before was like $30 for but $35 to play it. Now it's free to play, but here's the catch. Those who spent $35, they get access to everything. That's fine, cool, whatever. But those who are free to play will only have access to low-level dungeons. And what that means is that if you were to find any gear that's above common level, so anything like above uncommon and rare, or like higher up, you can't even use. Unless you spend $35 to go into the higher roller dungeons and use that gear. So there's no point in extracting with like high quality gear, you can't even use it. Nor can you even sell it. You don't even have access to the Indian trader to sell or buy gear.
Oh. Yeah, this sounds like something that would be talked about with life. One person would go, you know what, I'm gonna think about this for 2 seconds and then say, yeah, let's not do that. But they couldn't be bothered to think about how the game's monetization is done for 2 seconds. So yeah, I know you like the game, but after hearing that, I don't believe you should have any faith in the design.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised they're gonna walk back on the decision because they've been walking back on many decisions.
Koreans.
At first they wanted to monetize like classes, like when a new class come out, you can pretty much, if you have like currency built up, like in-game currency from just playing the game, you can unlock the class, or you can just spend money to unlock the class. Very simple, straightforward, was great, but they walked back on the decision to like, yeah, we're just gonna give the class to everyone for free and refund anyone that spent on it. Okay, well, what is the point? Yeah.
Like, I can understand pay-to-win aspects if the classes that get released are individually made stronger or just come off as...
Yeah, I mean, League of Legends has been doing it for 10 years.
Yeah, but that is considerably better than fucking... Yeah, you wanna actually experience the game?
Yeah, I mean, people could still unlock the class or play the character like League of Legends the day it comes out, right? As long as you have the in-game currency from playing the game to unlock it. Sure, if you don't have the in-game currency because you probably have a job, well, that job probably gives you money to buy it instead.
The best free-to-play model I've ever seen was Blacklight Retribution, which was you could, what was it? You could theoretically unlock everything from the start as long as you played upwards of like 36 days worth of time to get enough experience to get that max level to unlock everything. And everything that you got, you could rent it so that you could, for a cheaper value, have the access to be able to use it and the modifications and whatnot for a very small portion of the in-game currency, or you can permanently unlock it for a larger version of the in-game currency. So you could technically get anything unlocked inside the game, and the only thing that was locked off was the cosmetic altercations for certain equipment, like emotes and shit like that.
Yeah.
It was perfect. Absolutely perfect. I've never seen somebody use that system.
I will bless this world with life-giving waters. It is in dire need of
Blacklight Retribution. Basically, think again Call of Duty, but you can modify your speed and HP pool, and everyone has access to wall hacks that you can toggle on and off, but it CCs you while you're doing so.
The skin looks different. Kinda.
Well, I was just surprised that, like, it's on Steam. Usually Steam, you have a video of the game, like a trailer, at least.
They don't have a trailer?
No.
Hilarious.
They're like, oh, you remember this game, right? Yeah, it's Koreans, hit or miss. They got bangers or they got blunders.
Oh, at the request of the publisher, or not happened manually. That's kind of crazy.
I don't exactly recall everything that happened with it, mostly because I just played it back. God, no. I know everyone drafted that fucking game, but I wish they kind of bring it back. Not because it was illogical and kind of conceivable or possible, but because the multiplayer was very
There's like one commander only.
Somebody kill that fucking retard, please.
I'm assuming you know what commander is.
It's from what I've seen and from what I've heard, it's fun and serious.
It is very fun.
So nobody's attacking them, just walking their back line.
It depends on what kind of... If you're playing Ur Dragon, you're gonna get targeted. In one turn, you can just end the entire game, so... Of course you're gonna get targeted.
It's just...
Kill Sartor, please. Just let him go.
That's just magic.
Other than you can literally lose on turn 1. Magic, that just doesn't happen unless you have the perfect 5-card combo for Shark Hand, which is not realistic at all.
We don't do any damage.
Like rolling...
Why am I getting these teams that do no damage? Oh my god, dude, this is so frustrating. I'm getting no teams that do any fucking damage. Oh my god. It's the same fucking team too. Well, what's the point of being a tank if you don't do any damage? You just survive slightly longer. You die. Gotta have damage to back up your bulk. What the fuck? Seems horrible. I have not had the best luck on this game the last few days. I'm not supposed to have games like this. It's horrible. Usually supposed to be smooth sailing.
I mean, that's kind of the deal. Yeah, back and forth. If things go well,
Can we get like this one thing up? I'm stunning him. Kill him! Kill him! Bitch. He's so annoying. So cheap. Cheap character, cheap build. Then my team has no fucking damage, so I'm just gonna sit here and lose my mind for a little bit. Oh, somebody's mad. Really following me. Stun into a fucking oblivion. Yes, sir. Can't execute anybody when you're stunned. Doesn't feel good, no. I think it's just like I'm going against like a above decent team, and just my team they're just not alert at all. They're just not alert. They're just cheating. Thanks.
I was just gonna go through the whole list here. Alright, you don't know if you're playing with 13-year-olds, people from different countries than you, people with latency that are in the 200s, people who are high as shit, people who are coming up from a
I mean, I'm high as shit, but that doesn't affect my ability to play.
People who are relatively inexperienced to just only having less than 1 year of total game time are probably one of them. People who, there's one more out of that one. Or multiple of these at once.
The Arabic kid.
Oh, people who are just playing or
you're never gonna kill me. You're never gonna kill me.
So with all of those factors in mind, and those being the random teammates that you get associated with, eventually you're gonna get a bad combination of people. Even if you get a group of people who are all functionally good by themselves, but in a bad group setup, where maybe all of them are only good at different types of things.
No.
You don't have that like
Yeah, but there's no reason to. For any of that happens. This.
Playing the Cobra, with the way that Legos are sealed, inevitably there's going to be one person that has more power than you can conceivably, rationally, reasonably deal with on the enemy team. And when you don't have everybody in comms, you don't have everybody
Yeah.
playstyle, you don't have proper coordination on any decent skill level, it's just not gonna fucking pan out. You're playing a team.
I don't need to hear a fucking lecture, dude. I'm sorry. I really don't need to hear a lecture from you. About this is a MOBA and it's not always gonna like. Why are you telling me this? I don't care. Trying to justify me raging is just not gonna work well for you. Team does no fucking damage, bro. I don't feel like fucking hearing you. This is fucking cringe, man. You're just fucking abusing that ult to hold people in place. You're fucking cringe, man. What the fuck? Oh my god. Kill this fucking retard, man. Oh my god. What's slowing me down, man? This team. Why did I get matched up against these fucking idiots again? So stupid. Oh my god. Why does that slow me down? Why is he doing so much damage? So fucking exasperating, man. Oh my god. Why am I getting these matches, man?
We're essentially like said comments, like not directly, but basically we're indirectly calling them out. And so essentially what they did, they reworked how to ban people. So how the streamer was banning people is that he was able to like go on a website, get like your match, like in your game files there's like a text document whatever that has like all your match file or the match stats whatever, and has like Steam profile account numbers, and you just throw that into a website whatever and then get the actual Steam account, and he would use that to be able to ban people. Crytek made it to where they removed that feature, so you can no longer access their account if it's private. And so what hackers have done, they essentially, since you can't, if your account's private, your name doesn't pop up, and if your name doesn't pop up, the report button doesn't pop up either. So you can't even report people that are cheating in the game. So you can cheat in the game with 0 consequences. And that's not shut down.
It's interesting. Yeah, that's another reason I don't fucking play those, like, Tarkov-esque games.
Yep. Tarkov, it has even a worse cheater problem. Because the Russian doesn't, they don't do anything with cheaters. If anything, I believe the cheaters have threatened the devs from taking any action. So there's that. So, because apparently, cheating software and all that stuff, it's like a multi-billion industry, like multi-billion-dollar industry. Which you wouldn't think that to be true, but it is. I believe who was it? I think it was Sony.
No, it was Activision.
No, it was someone. Well,
It was Activision. Yeah. The cheat makers literally just said, "We're gonna still do it anyway. Nobody's gonna stop us."
Yeah, they pretty much won a lawsuit for like, it was either $40 or $400 million against the cheaters. So.
Yeah, Activision won lawsuit too, but like who's gonna enforce that? It's like, yeah. Thank God I don't play Warzone. I mean, Rainbow Six is bad enough, so one showdown.
And that's the problem I realized when I play PvP games, is that if you play a ranked system, you are essentially inviting cheaters into your game.
I understand they're having a separate competitive and casual is important, but is a story or just game versus itself back in the other way around where ranked becomes there's a whole bunch of people that are wanting to be competitive, and then casual becomes competitive. Where a whole bunch of actual casual players get like frustrated.
Okay, so like, for example, it's not fun to play against you, right?
It's kind of fun recording it though.
So it's like, one, that's not fun. Two, when you
Yeah,
whenever I play games competitively, whether if it was fucking Overwatch, I never have fun. For playing competitively, it's not fun at all. Never has been fun. It's always stress, always making the right plays. You don't put on your piece of shit and you get reported and banned. So,
Because you're taking the defensive aspect too seriously.
a lot of people take it for that, which makes it not fun. So therefore, by the way, even if there's no cheaters, it's not fun to play competitive. And when there is cheaters, it's not fun. So I don't think competitive should be a thing in games anymore, because by its nature, it will never be fun. And I don't know how you can make it fun. Like, if it was problem now, how would you make the game fun? Because like, for example, when I played the League, it's like a League class, right? So it's like, we do it like 6 months, whatever, where you get a team, to fight people, whatever, and then they like 3 matches, you're out. So, but what the class does, it shows the stats of right? So I'm like, okay, I am a 1-trick word, and I can't even play what you get. It's just not fucking fun. I don't feel like it's game mode anymore.
I mean, they the model is just built off of player frustration as a form of engagement.
Definitely. That's definitely a thing. Rainbow Six Siege, absolutely.
But, I just stopped playing. If you're wanting to play FIFA for and having it banned like in a row, not getting not casual play. Probably diamond that player. I don't know. Friends will be on OP.GG. Checking that shit. It's just, I got the 15 or so people player. Like 10 of those actual just bombs there was only 2 games in which my ADC could not frame the ever living shit out of me, and or play horrifically like those did with teleport and ghost and smack in T1. And one of those second one, I felt really bad for my ADC because he got fucked. Like, I was doing the best out of our team, and I was getting a little bit shit on.
Yep.
Just because, you know...
Better games are fun.
And that's why I only play Arena.
Well, because I was playing an incredibly suboptimal channel. But it's like, okay, out of 80 games total, I only had one fun game. And one semi-fun game where I felt bad for the other guy. On League, which that's basically like the thing that you want. It's like, yeah, no, uninstall.
I think competitive fun is that happens for that can happen like 5-10 times in a row, you're not having fun. I don't care who you are.
So, that's not necessarily the problem. The problem universally is just people's mindset. That's it.
I mean,
it is quite literally people's mindset. That
think
will...
of it this way: if the game is like
5
minutes in that,
so the reason why is because everyone essentially goes with the understanding, with the demoralized feeling that if even two things were to go wrong, that would be it for the entire game, and that any attempt at doing something is going to go horrifically wrong, effectively pointless. So, in effect, it's a self-dooming spiral, where they can't do anything, they don't trust the people around them, and they're actively killing the people around them that are supposed to be supporting them in the 1v9 mindset. Which, in the game around having humans, you know, snowballing, that is absolutely a recipe for disaster. Now, the only way around that as a game developer is to very much make the game more easy to find. Mine is my life I can just go again. And you get this good stuff like this out. But essentially when it's friendly and positive, people are very, very positive because you get another you're in a game for about 2 minutes, you die, and I'll be in a game for another 2 minutes. Out. But for like the first 10 seconds, the game's over, 40 minutes and I left.
Yeah, that's why I think like it's game mode break. I don't know.
Pretty much. It just feels bad right now, like last few matches on it. Normally not that bad. Well, it just depends on the matchup for me. I mean, like, we're down right now, but like, this doesn't feel annoying like the other matches. Like,
you want to play against
all just depends on the matchup.
AI for 80% of the game, and 20% against the players to like outside. So it's much more fun. Well, the one that's more fun, you get less interaction with. So.
The fucking people who recommend to go fight AI or use AI as a form of training, that shit always do. Okay, you just outed yourself as a person who doesn't fucking use their brain.
Yeah, those two definitely are the same thing. No, the stream only day 9. What? It's not a fighting game. I mean, even then, it's a fighting game. It's completely. It's not even the same thing. That's.
It's just a function bag. Like, you guys a bigger health pool. That's why it's not good. Like, you game like a Skyrim,
I yield.
The illusion of death just enough that it could keep you held instead of it. Yeah, not enough that it was
passive, lackluster combat.
Yeah, that was passive.
Oh, when you're getting before and everything,
excluding the initiative.
That's what I like about English Dragon stuff. There's more to the combat. Yeah, it's like Prison Tracking Summer too. I was absolutely yesterday. One of my after the heck out of I don't know what but yeah, in the second one, I was absolutely I put his eye and was stumbling and knocked him over and that's bad. Oh my god, yeah. You can like, take an enemy track and knock him down in a certain way. Like or to make them trip and fall down. Yeah, like you don't do it free. And stab his eye. Like, that's cool. Yeah. That's so much shit, like, I mean, it's fine with that. I get that. It's the roleplay. Combat. It felt wonderful compared to the other. Well, have you played that? I haven't played Dragon Ball material, I like the armor, I like the weapons, I like what he did with the Great Sword, the Warrior Class, whatever. I think that's a heavy weapon for that. Okay, you just spam left click and you can swing the sword you have to make cool. With Warrior, when you do that, if you time your swing just perfectly, you get extra damage. I'm like, oh, so now it's basically a rhythm game. You just time it. I'm like, that's fucking smart. Because what you do